Peace, y'all. It's your boy, The Resistance, coming through. This is my first video on my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I'll go by the name of The Resistance, and I got a production company called DNA Music Productions. And this video basically is about equipment, vintage equipment. Tell you a little something about myself. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Right now, I've been in Orlando, Florida for approximately probably more than 15 years now. You know, back and forth in Brooklyn and Orlando. So I like to say I'm the best of both worlds, North and South. You know what I mean? And I've been doing music forever, like all other producers out there. I've been doing music since I was probably 12, 10, but I never really believed in myself to take it and try to make a living off of it because, like other producers out there, they tell us you can't do that. It's like, people look at being successful in music like going to the NBA or the NFL or something, like only one in 1,000 is that's gonna happen. So you're wasting your time. You should be going out there working a job. You just, you bullshitting. Excuse my language, but all other producers know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. And it's very rare to have people around you that believe in you when you start talking about living off your music and building a business off your music. Because there's so much other producers out there doing it. And that's the second thing I want to talk about. There's so many people, with DAWs now. Back then, like I grew up in the 90s, and around that time, only certain people had the music equipment, which was expensive. Only certain people had it. So it was a lot of producers then. But it was a lot of producers then. But now I understand that with the internet, people and DAWs, basically you can make a nice sounding demo right in your home from these DAWs, which is so powerful. I use Reasons and I use Machine MK2 Native Instruments, which is, I love that machine. But I understand it's saturated, but I look at it like this. Music is deeper than money. Music is something that I have to do. And when I say it's something that I have to do, I've studied myself. And if I don't do music and I try to put it away and be like, you know what, man, I'm wasting my time. Ain't nothing going to happen, man, because it takes a grind and it takes a while. This doesn't happen overnight. You like, okay, man, I don't want to do this anymore. You start getting more depressed. You become unhappy. And it's so funny how just doing that one thing, making beats, keeps you centered and balanced. That's to tell you that, that's the gift that God gave you. That's the gift that God gave you. And if you don't use it, like they say, if you don't use your talent, to take it away. If you're not in your path of doing what you're supposed to do on this planet, you're going to always be unhappy. So doing music makes me happy. Doing music is like therapeutic for me. You know what I mean? Some people use a lot of drugs or some people will play basketball, or some people will, do whatever thing, drawing, whatever. That's what they supposed to really do. That's the gift that they gave you. So doing music keeps me balanced and centered in this world. The trials of everyday life, dealing with that. So I look at it as I'm gonna do it anyway, regardless of if I know that I'm gonna be successful. But if I don't, I'm gonna be doing music anyway. So why not? Why not put it out there? Why not, why not, work to make a living off of it? Income. Why not? You're gonna do it anyway. You're just gonna have beats stored up on your hard drive. You're gonna do it anyway. So that's how I look at it. So is regardless of how much people is doing it, I'm gonna do it. I got to. It's who I am. With that being said, this first video, like I said, this is my first video, so y'all please don't bash me a lot, okay? I'm gonna get better at this. It's just like making beats. You remember, you started working at it, you got better and better. Same thing, everything in life. Practice makes perfect. This first video that I want to talk about is vintage equipment. Now, I grew up in the 90s, was a time when, I used to make music off and on, and it was hardware. I think they had like something like DAWs like Cakewalk around that time, the 90, 98, 99. You know what I mean? So it was hardware. The SP1200s, the MPCs, 60s, 3000, 2000 XL, and there was Ensoniq. And Sonic is they're not in business anymore, but they were a company that I love. Their music, their hardware, they made the ASR 10, the ASR X. They had the Mirage that goes back in the 80s. So, and the sound of the equipment that they made, I love it. It's a very warm, it's hard to describe, but it's a very, like when you sample, it has a nice sound. And this is the equipment that I want to talk about today on this video. It's called the Asr X. There's two versions to these. This one came out in late 1997. Actually, this one right here was produced on October the 27th, 97. And then there was a ASR X Pro, which is red. Now this machine sounds great. I mean, trust me, you producers out there that really into sound, you're gonna, you like this beat you sample, or just using it as a sound effects console, or filters. It's a nice sounding equipment. It's a very powerful machine. Don't sleep on it. Now the reason why people sleep on it is because the sequencer sucks. There's nowhere else way to say it. The sequencer sucks in this. Okay. They actually came out with an ASR X Pro, like I said, the red one. I haven't used that one, but I heard that it's so much more better than this one. This one that I got at a pawn shop for actually like 120 bucks. And it's not upgraded or anything. It doesn't have the SCSI. It doesn't have the expansion boards. It doesn't have, the only thing that I did to this is add more sampling RAM in it. So it's to the max. Probably like, I don't know, probably like 100 minutes. I'm not sure. But it's a lot of, that's the only thing I did to this, expanded it. But it's the operating system that you need for this. And the new one, this one is not like the ASR X Pro where you use a disk to upgrade the operating system. You actually need a 8-prom chip that you get from a company by the name of Cisna. I'm not sure exactly of the company's name, but I know you can get it if you want the new operating system. But this system in it sucks. The sequencer in this sucks, and it'll make you not want to use it. Because you'll be starting over and over and over and over. The only reason why I even just mess with this machine is the sound. So that should tell you, the sound is great. The sound is great. And I'll do another video showing you live so you can hear probably the difference if I'm able to do that through the YouTube. But this machine right here is real great. And it didn't get its just due when it came out because of the sequencer. It was actually built to go up against the Akai MPC 3000. But like I said, if you do pick one of these, you see it in a pawn shop, a garage sale, flea market, swap meet, wherever. Make sure that, if you could, ask the owner if it's upgraded as a SCSI, because the more upgraded it is, the more better. Even though these machines have a lot of limitation now. It's 2016. We got doors that do everything. So we don't really need these machines. But like I said, if you old school and you like to use hardware and figure out machines, and which I love to do, pick up the Asr X if you can get it for probably a buck or under. You know what I mean? So that's the first video. I'm gonna keep it short. Tune in for more videos, and like I said, I've been doing music for a long time, and I have a lot of books on a lot of information on royalties, mechanic royalties, publishing, and also the other producers. You learn from other producers, trade secrets or tips. So I might know something that another producer might know, and that producer might know something and I don't know. So that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna make a video of me showing my process of how I make music, and maybe you can take something up from that and make your music better. You know what I mean? And that's basically what this channel is for, to inspire other producers and make better music. You know what I mean? And doing through more videos, I'll go into who I am, all the struggles that I went through and came through producing and everything else. So that could inspire somebody else or give somebody else information. And if I do that, right on. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, like I said. So once again, thank you to all the subscribers out there that subscribe to my channel. You know what I mean? It's a few, but everything starts small and grow. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna get 2,000 subscribers overnight. It's just not gonna happen. You gotta work at it. And one of the most important things, you gotta give people value. You gotta feel like you're giving them something. And that's what I've learned from other people that have tons of subscribers. So shout out to all the subscribers out there. If you're watching this video, subscribe. I got a lot of good stuff coming. Comment on my music. Tell whether it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad. Like I said, I have a lot more to learn, and I'm a student of music. You know what I mean? I'm a student of music forever. So thank you for watching this video, and I'm gonna come with more. All right, so peace. Have a blessed day.